Another situation. You always start off with good friends. I mean, you and Canelo was good friends. Now you guys butting head.
Yeah.
Dana White, the UFC. What's going on with you and Dana? You guys were cool.
Yeah, we were.
Then what happened?
We were actually cool. When I first thought about getting into the MMA, I strongly feel that he just wanted to bury me, you know, not have competition. You know, he started talking shit about me. You know, what does he talk about me? The coke and the pantyhose. Yeah. So what? 15 years ago? Like, right. So what? And what, that I don't have friends? And it's absurd, because literally I don't even think about it. We're in different sports.
Right.
He does his thing, I do my thing. Just because I wanted to start a little competition, he gets all, you know, let me scream louder. I mean, when a guy slaps his wife in public, you know, when his mom writes a book about him saying that he's a douche, his own mom, that's all I have to say. I don't have to say anything more, you know? I don't know why it started. I mean, the promotional thing, but we were actually pretty cool. But anyway, it's all good.
You brought it up, Oscar. You had to be, Oscar, why you let him snap that picture?
Which one?
The 15 years ago, the picture you was talking about.
Oh, I was drugged up. Yeah, I was drugged up. I didn't even know it. Yeah.
You didn't know you had put the pantyhose on?
No. Have you ever tried it?
No, hell no. If they're gonna make me put pantyhose on, hell no, I ain't gonna try. I ain't gonna try it.
Okay. Think about it. To get those pantyhose on,
yeah,
God damn it!
But
it'll take like 2 hours.
But that's what
sober.
Oscar.
Yeah.
You had to go by the size when you was not sober.
No. What happened was, and I've talked about this a lot in my documentary too, because I'm open about it. I don't give a fuck. I was getting with bad people, this and that. 2 women come in my room with a suitcase. That's all I remember. And after that, I wake up the next day.
What was in the suitcase?
Well, women's clothes.
Oh.
Yeah, women's clothes, drugs, this, that. Yeah, they set me up. But it's okay, it happened. So what? Yeah.
You mentioned that during your career. Did you partake in drugs during your career?
No, I couldn't, because
they tested.
Yeah, they tested you. I didn't drink, smoke, drugs.
Women was your vice, though.
I was a professional.
When you boxed, women were your vice.
I mean, we're human, right? But I started drinking in the Pacquiao fight.
Okay.
I was drinking in the Pacquiao fight. The last 2 weeks, my training was going bad. I was getting beat up in sparring.
Damn.
And I said, you know what? Let me just booze it up. And that's what happened.
Did you try to like suppress that from coming out? Because you knew that was going. Oscar, you know who you are. You're Oscar De La Hoya. You're the golden boy. Yeah. You're a gold medalist. You're a 6th division champ.
Sure.
Do you understand how that was going to make you look if those pictures ever came forward?
No. I actually, another story that people don't know, when they came out, yeah, I was fucking worried as hell, because I was at the peak of my career.
Yes.
And I was having issues with, domestically at home, you know.
With your wife.
Yeah, with all that stuff. And so they made me, first of all, we hired this forensic expert in photos and Photoshop. We actually convinced the people that they were fake.
Fake.
Yeah. And I was home free.
Right.
And then the person at the time that I was with convinced me to do an interview and tell the world, you know what, they're real. So
why the hell would you do that?
Because I was a shell of my own self at the time. I didn't know what I was thinking, but I'm glad I did it, because I'm glad I said they were real, because it set me free.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're out there 15 years ago. So what? I mean, what? I bet if I asked 30 people here, 20 of them say, yeah, I've worn something from a woman. In closed doors. Oh, that's what happens. Mine just came out publicly.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Oscar.
Come on. Hey, come on, let me see.
I ain't even got on socks, so I know I ain't with no pantyhose. I ain't with no pantyhose. Ryan Garcia and Floyd they've been talking, communicating. What's that relationship? What's that dynamic between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Ryan Garcia?
Well, yeah, I mean, now that Floyd was a little idle in the promotional business for a while. Now that he started again, he hired an individual that was actually my ex-CEO. Funny stories about that.
Schaefer?
Yes. So now that he started it up again, yeah, it's. Do I worry? No, because Floyd is probably talking to him as fighter to fighter.
Right.
You know, maybe he's slipping in some business. You know, hey, come sign with me or this and that. But look, I mean, Ryan knows exactly who helped him out. Ryan knows. Ryan's a loyal guy who can, in boxing, who he'll tell me if he wants to leave me or he wants to stay with me. And, you know, plus we have a contract, so.
Do you think Floyd will make a great trainer?
I think so. I think he'll make a great trainer like his father. His father had something very unique. He was a sergeant. I think Floyd has that same attribute where it's like he takes no shit from nobody, you know? Like he'll dump. I remember one time his father dumped a water bucket on me at 5 a.m. in the morning to wake up to go run. Nobody has ever done that. Not to the Golden Boy, come on. And he did it, and I respected him from that day on.
Right, because you look at some of the trainers, Buddy McGirt, Floyd Sr.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the great trainers were fighters.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
But not like Floyd, historically great, because a lot of times when you look at Oscar and we say, the greater the player, the less the ability to coach.
Sure.
Because they're looking at it like, bro, why can't you do that?
Right.
I could do that in my sleep.
Right.
But that's what made you great.
Exactly.
So the thing that I have with Floyd, there's no question he knows the game.
Sure.
But would he rub off as like, damn, that would be so easy for me?
One thing about Floyd is that he's a hard worker, so he'll implement that to his arsenal, right?
Okay.
To his training arsenal. He'll make you work hard, just like his father.
Yes.
In boxing, we have a lot of great trainers, but we've only had a handful of great teachers.
Oh, okay.
That's the difference, you know. Emmanuel Stewart.
Yes.
Man, top 3 of my training. I had 7 trainers in my whole career. You have to take a look at
why does boxers have so many trainers?
You keep learning, you keep growing. You outlast your trainer. They can't teach you anymore. Yeah. So those teachers are not around anymore, you know, like Eddie Futch.
Yeah.
Who trained Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys, God bless them, but all these trainers want to be heroes now, you know. They want to get on camera. Hey, I'm here, look at me. No, it's quite a unique gift that these guys had, that these teachers had, and that's why when he had like 3 of them in the sport of boxing.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before 2 something.